Thomas Edward. I've just come out to see a local landmark. Well, in recent times it's a local landmark between Cark and Cartmore and Arrowthwaite. And it's a great big house. And it doesn't look like much in the day, because we've come to see it in the day, because at night time it's a bit special. But we'll show you what it's like in the daylight first, and then I'll show you what it's like in the dark. So as you can see, it's quite a normal house. But there's a few gnomes in the garden, so to speak. You can see a few snowmen there, and you might be able to see there's a bit more than a few snowmen, but I'll leave the surprise to later. But that's what we've come to see. So we've come to see what it's like in the day. But by night it's something very, very different. But yeah, it's a bit late in the year to really come and see it, if you want to come and see it, because it's going to shut on the 5th. It might be earlier, I've been told. So, but it's been running all the way from about early December, about 9th of December. It's been running from. It's all in a cause of a charity, so you can donate to a charity, and there's also there's a field below, and you can go and watch it and view it and be away from people and view it. Or where we parked, lots of trampled, compacted snow where all the cars have been parking, so you can watch it from the road. It's really good. But we'll come back. I'll tell you, what time is it now? It's nearly 4, but we'll come back at 8 and show you what it's really like. See you then. So this wonderful thing I've come to show you today is called Trevenna Christmas lights. And it's a big grand house with big grand gardens full of lights. And all the house is lit up and all the garden is lit up with lots of little... I'll show you in a minute in more detail what the actually is lit up, because there's so much to say. But Trevenna Christmas lights is all done in the cause of a good charity, the NSPCC, what's a children's charity, and you can donate. They've got a little money collection box, so you can donate, or you can donate online. So now, I've lived in the Lake District all my life, and I never knew it existed, and apparently it's been going for quite a long time, and I never even knew it existed. But I also wish I visited it early on in December, so I could put it out to you guys, so you'd know to go and see it. But as I talk to the microphone now, it's the 3rd of January and it shuts in 2 days' time on the 5th. So it's a bit late in the day, so you can't really come and see it. So we have to wait for next year. But so as you turn up, you can see where cars are parked. So I just said before, you can see where cars are parked off to the right. And I think a lot of people view it from the cars, because this time of year it's a bit nippy, and we've had a bit of snow and quite a bit of ice back end of 2020, early 2021. And then when you turn up, you can walk up. Just below the house there's a gate, and on the gate there's a sign that welcomes you to it and says if the gate's open, you're allowed in. And it can be slippy, and there's no dogs allowed, and they tell you what the charity is and how you can donate. So you can either do it in the tin around the back of the house, or you can donate online. And Trevenna Christmas Lights has a Facebook page. Now, I don't know how long this has been going for, because I've read online a few articles, like Westmoreland Gazette said it's been going for 15 years. But then I read, because every year they do a Just Giving website where people give the money online, and they count it up, as well as the cash donations. And one of them, I was reading 2014 Just Giving, and they said it'd been going the past 6 years, so that's 2008, but that's not quite 15 years, so I don't know exactly when it started. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me below, so that'd be great to know. I would have liked to interview the owners, done an interview and talked about the cars and the lights and how many lights they've got and how much does it cost to keep something running like that. But with current climates, it's a bit difficult to interview people, so I've tried to do the best I could with this video. I think maybe we'll come back next year, 2021, Christmas 2021, and see if we can do a bigger video on it and talk to the owners. So if you're watching this, get in touch and we'll arrange something for next year. So yeah, that'd be good. So you turn up, there's a gate. It is a bit slippy, and it was a bit slippy the night I went, but luckily underneath the wall, all snow and ice are mounted just enough so you can walk down. And the gate's lit up with all the little fancy lights at the bottom of the gate. And then you sort of take a map with the amount of lights on show. You have to sort of go and stand right down the bottom of the field to really take it in. But I had to walk along the wall because I wanted to talk about all the different things they have, because you can probably go there all week and look at it and see something new every day. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I could see the night I went. The one thing I think what was new for 2020 is they put the NHS rainbow up. So that was one of the new features. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to know what do they keep the same and what do they add each year. That'd be interesting to see. So maybe next year I'll be able to see the difference if they change anything. A big star in the tree, and a bit above it is a Santa with a couple of reindeers running through the trees. And then above the gate there's a big glittery ball which sort of lights up the road and the gate area. And then there's all these bushes with red lights and pink lights. And up on the end of the house there's a Christmas tree and Santa's ringing bells and snowflakes. And then going right up to the main of the entrance to the house, there's a nativity with Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus and the three wise men and a shepherd with some little angels above it. And look at all those twinkly lights there on the railings at the front, and then there's some candy sticks there. And then looking up above the house, I think there's a cross there and some bells ringing and loads of stars and colours. And there's stars right up at the top of the house in the top 4 windows. And then to me left here, there's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer just on the tree there. And then behind him is just a magical wonderland of lights everywhere. Oh, there's lots of trees there, a few more Santa snowmen, lots of little lights going up at the bottom there. And then you can see the NHS rainbow at the top. It's a new feature for 2020. And then there's a big bush here with all manner of rainbow lights on. It's wonderful. And then as we walk down the edge of the wall here, further down the garden, all the flower beds are lit up. There's a little car there, I think it's Santa in the car with a Christmas tree on top. And there's little balls hanging on little sticks near it. And there's some more shooting stars, and there goes a closer look at the NHS rainbow there. And then you can see, I think there's candles there lit up. Wow. It's amazing. I'll tell you what, they need a narrow gauge railway in it going around lit up. That's what I'd have. Have a little old gauge railway, or maybe a bit bigger. Maybe get a 12-inch railway going round with Santa on it waving. That'd be good. But as you can see there, talking of trains, there is a light-up train there, just sat in a flower bed. Near one of those little sort of ground level, I think greenhouses, I think that is. And then there are more snowmen and little teddy bears. It's amazing. I wonder if they go to Hazy's Garden World and just go, give me every light you've got. It's fantastic. I tell you what, I think if we had that where we lived, I think we'd cause the biggest amount of crashes in the whole of Cumbria. I think there'd be so many people driving off the road. So that's why this is a really good place, because it's off a back road and not many traffic goes up to it. Because it's oh, look at that, and then you drive into a ditch. So down here, down at the bottom of the garden, there's another Santa and his sleigh and some reindeers, some order. All that, I think it's a bush there with a footpath, all lights going up to it. There's a shooting star at the back there. You can just see a shooting star, and a bell ringing there. I think they shut all the blinds in the house when this is going on, because I bet it's a bit of a pain with all lights coming in the house, and also to create the effect you've got to shut the blinds, I would have imagined. Wow, got all those colours. I was saying before, I wonder how much it costs to run, but it's all LED. They don't zap a lot of ampage up. It's LED. They use very minor power, but I'm sure after you plug that amount in, I think there'd be a bit higher bill on your next electricity bill. But it's all for a good cause, and it's better. More people should do this, really. Because look at that step there with like some light up rope going up the steps. And there's something at the top there. I can't quite see what that is. Don't know what that is. I can't really tell from here. There's a little shooting star above it though, and a bigger shooting star at the top. And all that bush, all a hedge, all lit up and sparkling. You can't see this in the day when you go, because LED lights, you can't see them. They're not lit up in the day, but you can't see where they've all placed. But at night, it's a totally different cattle of fish. Here we're in the bottom of the garden now, and there's a shed lit up there. There's a whole manner of things at the top of the garden there. I can see another Santrini sledging reindeers, just normal reindeers lit up. There's a Santa up there with his little reindeer's legs moving, top left. Another big bell, another tree. And then there's lots of like raining LEDs, they go down in like a pattern. And then just off camera, what we're going to now, there's a couple of sheds all lit up. Wow, it's like Blackpool. It's amazing. They need a Blackpool Tower in it, that'd be good. Some more trees here lit up. And then there's a fence here, more sort of raining lights, patterns. And I think it's Santa going up the chimney there. Oh yeah, boop, there you go, he just popped up then. And there's a deer to the left, another deer. Oh, and there's a star up there, I forgot about that. Top left, there's a star up in the tree. So yeah, that's pretty much all the lights. I think I've said everything there. But instead of me talking, I'll put this footage on again so you can enjoy it to a bit of music, I think. So there you go, you've seen the lights. We came back and saw it, and they're fantastic, but it's all in the name of charity, so I'm going to go and put my £10 in the box, I think well worth it, but also well worth the charity. Well, I'll tell you what, that was good, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed that. It was really great. I tell you what, I've lived around here all my life and never knew it even existed. But on a good cause, it's great. I tell you what a spectacular array of lights. I've never seen so many. I think last time I saw that many lights was at Blackpool, so that's saying something. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure, give us a comment. I tell you what, give us a comment if you've seen this, or would you like to see it. But I think time anyone would like to see it, it's going to be finished soon, and probably by when this video's out, it probably will have finished. So, but for next year, put it in your book and come and see it, because it's great. So yeah, give us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe, because we're over 100 now. Next push you get 500 and then 1,000. And then also remember to click that big bell. Ding!